All right, I think we're rolling. Is there any? Yes, we're rolling. Superb. All right, stream. What's up? You're over there. I keep forgetting. And because I haven't put the game over here. Here we go. So I thought it's been a while since I've done anything with this stream. I am just adjusting my microphone. So I'm trying to keep. I've got the baby monitor here. So I want to give my wife a chance to rest because she's not well. And yeah, the problem lies in that I'm now trying to put a headset on that I don't want to wear on both cups because if I do that, then if she cries, I won't hear her. All right. So now the problem is that the microphone is basically just trying to climb in my mouth. I'm trying to figure out a way to do that. So bear with me. I think that's going to be the best I can hope for. Is to just climb in my mouth at the side a tiny bit. Anyway, I've been off this a little while. In an effort to give myself a bit of a kick up the backside, I am trying to, what's the word? I'm trying to get back into the swing of streaming and all that stuff. Oh, I have a new subscriber, RIKV78. Welcome. You don't appear to be, well, unless Streamlabs is telling me porkies, then nobody appears to be watching this, which is peculiar. But nevertheless, let's just persevere as if, one of the nice things about Twitch after having a toddler is just kind of refreshing that whole thing of talking to nobody. So I've been thinking a lot about what puts me off. It's not even what puts me off streaming, it's what puts me off streaming regularly. And I think the kind of reality of it is that I get sort of overwhelmed by choice because I can't show you right now, but I have quite a lot of Steam games to choose from. It's about 1,200 or so. So I've decided, in an effort to move forwards, is that I'm going to try and overthink these things less. So what I'm going to do is just play games that I fancy playing, and you will either watch it or you won't. And if you don't, then I will just have some content I can stick on YouTube, and everybody's happier, least of all me. So tonight, for a little while at least, I'm going to be playing Empire TV, which is a tycoon game that you can buy on Steam. Imagine you can probably buy it from other providers, maybe GOG and things like that, but I have it on Steam. It's version 1.6, if that matters. I've played about 7 hours of it. I really like this game. I think it's a fun game. You basically just run a little TV channel, and let's do that. So, I don't think it necessarily matters which one you pick. I think the only thing it does, you can sort of see it kind of going up and down the, you see the sort of tower block in the background going up and down. I think the choice determines which floor you're on, and thus how long it takes you to get into your office. But I don't think it really matters all that much. So I'm going to choose the red one, and I'm going to make my character's name Rocco Yates. I've started to gravitate towards this name for more and more of my games of choice. So I'm playing, on my Steam Deck, I'm playing Starstruck Vagabond, and my character's name there is Rocco Yates, and I don't know what brought it on. I just fancied calling him Rocco Yates. So yeah, let's go with that. I'm just going to go with normal mode, and I'm going to play against the AI. The game lasts between 4 and 15 hours depending on players and difficulty. So we're going to play arcade mode, and the object of the game is to have the most popular TV channel. So the fame points win you the game. You get fame points by running a successful TV channel. So choose your channel's theme. I'm going to make it a sci-fi station. 3 news blocks available daily. One of those will always be sci-fi. 15 points for sci-fi, minus 5 points for other genres. Let's just make it a generalist thing. I can put some sci-fi on it if I want to. I'm just going to show off this game a bit because I think it's neat. So Day 1, you enter your TV station. Your objective is to become the most famous and most watched TV channel within 30 days. 600 fame points is your goal. And if your money balance is negative for 3 days, you lose the game. You also lose the game, obviously, if you don't have the most fame points by the end of 3 days. So I think it's all just click. Here we go. So while you're inside the elevator, you can click on any floor. Fine. You should always go to Office and program your channel. Each player owns 3 floors based on their color. Your computer is located on floor 9. Is it floor 9? Yeah. The movie library is on -1. The TV ads agency is on floor 8, and the upgrades are managed on floor 4. Right, so I want to go up to number 9. As you can see, I've got some gaps here. So like I say, blue gets to travel the least distance on the elevator. It doesn't make a massive difference, but it does make a small difference. But I'm also conscious that I'm not pausing my game. So I'm going to administer my TV schedule. You drag and drop content into our blocks, quite a straightforward UI. And then you just program your day. So I've got the following options. I've got some advert space, advertising space. I can sell radio ads and press. You can use those the number of times they're color coded. So if it's a press ad, you've got 5 and so on. TV ads, same again. And then for this content here, you've got a bunch of different things. You can use blocks of time. Oh, that's right. That's what it is, isn't it? So if let's say, for example, 3 o'clock is the day the program starts. So the clock runs in real time. There is no pause button on this. So thankfully, it doesn't move very fast. So we're going to have a press advertising in there. I'm going to put radio ads on for the evening space, plus 12% in that block. I'm going to try and bolster the late night low audience thing here for the 1 and 2 a.m. slots. So we're going to come out of that 5 o'clock. We're going to have a block of TV show. It's a game show. Nice and fresh. So freshness determines how quickly people lose interest, as you might imagine. For prime time, I'm going to choose, do I want the Sisterhood of Night or Mega Shark versus Crocosaurus? Mega Shark. So we're going to make that our 9 o'clock movie, and we're going to have a short film, a Western, just beforehand, in prime time at 8 o'clock. The Sisterhood of Travelling Pants or whatever it was. Jiggly at 1 a.m. That old chestnut and that old classic. And then in TV ads terms, Alabama Fried Wings, I have 2 more blocks to find. I'll put one of them in there. And I'll put Mentor Spice in there. And I'll put Alabama Fried in number there and Mentor Spice in there. So that looks pretty well programmed in. And then you can always do tomorrow's if you want to as well. But I don't necessarily want to do that right now. I want to just see how my thing's going. You should check your game stats panel on this floor. This is what you're going to learn, how the audience reacts to different content that you program on your channel. You must keep attention, compare results, and plan future decisions. Fine. So at the moment there's nothing to see because it's 2:30 and the programming starts at 3. But once it starts, you can basically go kind of anywhere you want. So I want to go and see the workers. I don't have any workers. I can hire workers. So I can have audience analysts, hackers, programming illegal movies, script writers, because eventually you can write and produce your own content. In the meantime, however, the narrator's recommended that I go down to movie -1 and see what I can buy in the way of films. So you can buy from this Walter White looking chap over here. And they have Age of Tomorrow. That's a good movie. One of the things I'm going to be looking for, guaranteed, is Event Horizon. However, I'm also going to have Wild Wild West. At the moment, let's get Supermarket Sweep as well. And Revenge of the Nerds. There we go, some nice fresh stuff to... so here this guy sells illegal movies. So you can go down that route as well, which is always useful. And I've got my advertising agency up here, so I can get more ads, which I can run on the channel. He looks a bit like Don Draper. Only pain with this is it looks to me like the quality's slightly on the potato side in terms of the stream because it's stretching out to the full screen. So yeah, not ideal, but right then. TV ads are free. You can get as many as you want. You have requirements to get the rewards. You can't return it. If you don't complete it, you get a penalty. I have a certain number of ads already running. D20 Android Dungeon. I have 2 blocks to complete in 2 days. You have to get 220,000. Do you know what? Let's do it. And actually, let's go and reprogram that then. Let's go and reprogram that to make it... Oh, okay, so we are beginning. I'll put the ads in for Mental Spice here. And I'll put D20 Android Dungeon here instead. Because I want that to be my rating. So, you start to see it gradually take shape. So, first movie on air. 3 different kinds of viewers will be watching the TV. That up to 3. And then you get different audiences with different tastes, different types of viewer. And in this case, it's probably going to be oldie woldies. So it looks like an old person and a musician. 104,000. Winter's Tale is going down well with the rockers and badly with the elders, which I don't know necessarily what that means. Oh, that's called Zealand's Life. I like Zealand. I'm not expecting him to be watching OBS, but here we go. In any case. So, you can skip ahead. In fact, I might just zip it across to normal speed a little bit. Speed it up a touch. This is actually slow speed, it transpires. So, my audience ratings are going, I'd say, quite nicely. What is it recommending I do here? So this is the other thing as well, is if you're on floor 9, you do sometimes have to wait for the lift because people will be moving from floor to floor. While that's going on, I'm going to see I can buy upgrades. You can hire actors, you can produce movies, you can buy different movies, resupply the lines. You can get a better movie library, and so on. There's lots of different options you've got. So then, I'm going to go back to my office. Oh, hang on. I dilly-dallied so long on the old lift here that it wouldn't let me actually go back. Let's see what we got. So I'm getting my backside handed to me for the most part. A chorus line, 5 rating, 4-1 rating, 4-4 rating, Deep Blue, The Aftermath. What, the chess thing? Alright. Just going to type a little message into the chat just to see if it makes any difference whatsoever. I'm also quite happy to talk to myself. Optional quest. They'll ask you for help. What do they want to do? At 9 o'clock, a decent action movie. I think I might have already done this. I think I might already have an action movie on. Yes, perfect. So I'm all right. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. So now we're talking a bit. Second half of Winter's Tale has gone down way better. 237,000 viewers. I appreciate you. Obviously, at the moment you can't quite see that. I'm almost tempted to see if I can actually make some changes to this bounding box in real time. Let's just shrink that a tiny bit, make it a tiny bit less potato. And yeah, look at that, much better. Make that change in real time. Right, delete the email. I don't need that anymore. So now we've got 240,000 watching. This seems to have picked up a little bit, but I'm going to notice that I see I'm doing way better now. So I should hopefully get some points on the next round. It will adjust on the end of each hour, so I should pick up some viewership. I've moved my camera to the top left on my screen because there's nothing going on up there on the game, whereas I was conscious that you wouldn't see the audience, which is quite an important part of the game in terms of the UI, if I had my big stupid head in the way. I'm going to swap these back. Next stream, I'll swap these back over because I'm actually conscious that I'm looking into the camera over here. Playing the game, camera's up here, which is great, except I keep checking to see if anybody's viewing or chatting or what have you, and then I take myself out of it. It doesn't matter. Nobody's watching. It doesn't matter. Don't overthink it. That's my point exactly earlier on. News blocks. Let's see if there's anything cool in the news. Is there anything I can do that will add nerds? Yes. Right, so I'm going to buy that news block. And I'm going to place that news block. Where is it? I've got it in before there. Oh, hold on. Why have I got Winter's Tale playing twice? That's no good. I'm going to put something else on. Wild Wild West here instead. And I'll put the sci-fi news. Geeks already going to be on for the second hour. That'll work. It doesn't really matter. Certainly not at the moment because I'm in the process of finding my feet. So how do I get on in terms of? Oh, I've evened the playing field just like that. That's good. Good second hour of that broadcast. So now I'm playing 1 versus 1,000, and yeah, it's going okay. What's the viewing figures like in terms of? I mean, they're all having a bad time in that one. Coming out slightly better off than the others, but not by much. Best audience so far is still mine. That's good. I'm hoping that Mega Shark at 9 o'clock will really will have a good start. Will not. We've not programmed any TV ads for current movies. That's fine. This is a game show anyway, so it doesn't matter. I don't want to put every single news block on there. That's neat. They got some little Easter eggs in the background. Nakatomi building in the background there. I wonder if it looks like the one in the actual film. Terminator 2. Is it, isn't it? Just kidding. Oh. That's interesting. The blue managed to get slightly more viewership than I did. Right. Don't know the email. What is this now? Academy Awards. Oh, okay. You have to actually put something into. That's fine. 132 is not bad. It's not the best, but it's kind of okay. It's all right. It'll do. Still showing the highest viewership of the day. Sisterhood of Night is a drama, so that's going to be probably, yeah, so I was going to say enjoyable for the, I don't know what they call this, lovers. There we go. And rockers, not the greatest fans. Fair enough. Money-wise, I'm doing okay. I'm not hemorrhaging or anything, but I'm not particularly raking it in. But I don't think at this point I've done anything yet that would cause that to happen. What happens if I do this? What's on the restaurant? I don't remember actually seeing the restaurant. Oh, okay, it's the Pulp Fiction guys, and you can ask them for a loan for some reason. I have left myself unable to return to my desk, which is okay. To be honest, there's not much going on. It's one of the things about this game that's kind of nice and actually makes it quite a good choice for a stream, is that you can easily scroll through and find, no, rather you can, I've read the word find on another Twitch stream. You can easily kind of let it play, and you can just kind of speak a bit and chat away. Right, second half, almost done with the 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock hour. Okay, so the news is coming on. Drama's not going to go down too well. Kids going to like it? Or debatable. Starts at 5 past, I think. Yeah, that's crap. That is rubbish. 1:15. Oh no, okay, I take it back. I am doing better than the others. 76 and 79. Wow, I'm going to put myself in a good position. So what's happening at 8 o'clock again? At 8 o'clock I've got the Americano, a Western, that's 4.8 rating. And then Mega Shark is what it's going to be 3.8 rating, but right, so tomorrow, I mean I might as well start some tomorrow stuff. When did I put 1 versus 1000 on today? 5 o'clock. Let's keep that going. Keep that on. System of Night can come on there because that's, who cares? Oh, it's a 3-person join. Age of Tomorrow can go on after the Sundance Rewards. Wild Wild West, Supermarket Sweep, and again I'll put on. Actually, I might not put Age of Tomorrow. I might not put on Breaking Wind. I might start it in there. Make my primetime movie the classic Julie, and then I will have that come in halfway, and then for my prime time, it will be Wild Wild West. I don't know if it'll be fresh. That's the only thing. That is a tricky balance. Is finding, keeping things kind of on. Ah, okay. Once I've used those up, they're gone, aren't they? Right. Okay, so the Americano Western Block 1. The only people watching are women. Oh dear. That's a really bad start. They do not care for this at all. Just generic women don't care for the old westerns, particularly the ones that look like Clint. Let's be fair. Alabama Fried Wings. TV ad will succeed, so that's something. That's good. And so that's one of the other sort of factors of the game is the TV advertising stuff. You have to make sure that your ads hit the, oh dear. You have to make sure that your ads hit the right moments, because if they don't, then you don't get the money. So TV ads, 2 blocks left to complete. Alabama Fried Wings succeeded. Did that succeed or not really? Yeah, they did. Okay, great. So actually, this is probably going to hit in quite comfortably, I would say. This, on the other hand, is going to struggle for 20 more minutes. Going to let it run. Hope for the best. Hope it kind of comes away from it. Alright, so let's just let this fast kind of play out. It's going to be really bad on my stats. It's absolutely woeful. Grease 2 and losing to Xanadu. I'm here, it's fun. Can't confess. I confess to having not seen it, but I don't imagine it's the kind of thing I should be losing that woefully to. But Mega Shark versus Crocosaurus is about to change all that, I suspect. Oh no. Women, gym athletes, and children. Children might like Mega Shark, to be fair. Okay, so the athletes are enjoying it. Children are meh. The women don't like it. The women. Women. Okay, so I'm doing alright on the first hour. I don't know what I've got in the way of second hour kind of projections here. But I'm doing alright. Getting +1, +1, +2, +3. So this is how the game works on a good day. If you nail every single one, which most people don't, because it's hard, you would get potentially, what's that, 10, 12, 36 fame a day. So it takes a fair few hours to hit the 600. But you can play endless mode as well, which obviously gives you more sort of scope. So as you play things over and over again, so if I was to play Mega Shark Crocosaurus more than once in a day, or maybe even twice in rapid succession, it will lose its freshness and I'll struggle to keep audiences interested, and it will kind of affect the ratings you get for it. In other words, it will be pretty naff. So the first hour's not gone great, but as I say, refreshingly, the first hour's not gone amazingly well for anyone. Blue seems to be edging away, but hour 2, I'm optimistic. I'll look at my schedule. Who have I got in hour 2? Men and Geeks. I think it's going to be okay. I suppose in a way, one of the upsides of this is that, ooh, that's not gone well. So I need to hit that Android thing again in order to make the most of this. One of the nice things about playing a game like this on stream is if it's got 30 days of time to play through, then that's potentially, I would say, 15 to 30 streams. Oh man, 201, but that's not enough, is it? What have I got? 143, 115. Okay, second half is going much better. That should see me at least keep pace with blue. Green is getting steamrolled. But yeah, this has gone much better, I would say. Still not going to get that ad break though. 220 is a hard one to hit. Apologies if it's crackling and whooshing and horrendous. I'm just trying to keep it out of my mouth because it's really unsettling. The microphone, I mean. Don't click that. Nobody's watching. What am I worried? All right. Let's see what we've got in the way of viewership for 10 o'clock. So 11 o'clock, Wild West is going to play. So currently winding down on the 10 o'clock hour. I'm still doing much better. So as you come away with each of the hours based on your position, so because I edge that hour, I get by about 2,000 viewers, I get the 2 points over the 1. And that's it. You just play the game until one of you gets 600, and obviously you can accelerate things by making certain changes. Completed my optional quest because I played an action movie at 9 o'clock, so I get an extra 100k for that, which is good. Right, so Wild West is about to play. So I'm going to do, I'm going to go down to the basement and see if I can get one more movie just to pad myself out a bit. I need to start thinking beyond my own. Oh dear, hasn't gone well. I'm going to get one more movie. Should I get one more TV show? Battle of the Planets. Let's get Battle of the Planets and let's see if there's anything else. Revenge of the Creature. Minutes a minute. Let's get some more TV shows. People like TV shows, don't they? Right. The Undefeated is a western. The Rotten Priest is a drama. The Hottie and the Nottie. No, okay, thanks. Right. Yeah, they chuck in their pop culture references as well. Let's have a look at tomorrow's and just give it a bit of a touch up. Because that's not going to be 100% by the time this movie's finished. It's going to be less. I really want to make that the prime time thing, the full shebang. Maybe I'll just do it. Battle of the Planets episode 1. Revenge of the Nerds is not currently being played anywhere. And I'll have, what else do I have? Eat So You Drop. Let's have that as well. So that could be our midnight feature. Right. That's it now. That is my day kind of more or less spent. So I've got 19 as a possible 35. Yeah, block 1. Do well there. Oh, brutal. Green came out better. Balls Out and a Box in the Desert. They're playing Box in the Desert again. How long have they been running Box in the Bloody Desert? They're just playing that all day. Is it big? Is it 3 hours? Is that what it is? Okay, so rockers are enjoying Wild Wild West a bit better than the previous demographic, but I am still on the cusp of losing this hour to blue. That's alright. It's going okay, I would say. Daily, for the first day, you just want to be kind of in the mix. You don't necessarily have to be running away with it, but you just want to. You don't want to be, well, green in this case. Although if you win a few, you win a few days, you'll easily kind of find your way back into the blend. Blues edged it. The Bat People versus Wild Wild West part second half. Balls Out part 1. There's 2 more hours to play. To be honest, I'd almost be tempted to just leave. What am I doing that for? Are they still on site or have they gone home? Oh, okay, there you go. Can you actually leave or not yet? No, okay, maybe I can't leave just yet. She's sitting there buying movies. He's gone down to his office. Right, I'll wait till I got a bit more capital before I start thinking about the next project. Okay, so I'm still in the mix with blue. A little behind, but not drastically so. Green is getting pretty well dispatched for the most part. Romance. Okay, so the lovers are going to be watching it. That's good. They get to see the romantic chops of. Is it Benifer? There you go. They're loving it. 139,000. How's that for comparing to the Bat People still? Really? All right. Okay. I'm a little bit confused as to why. I suppose maybe it's just I'm getting a different audience to Blue Channel. But in any case, okay, well I could still win. There's not much in it. In fact, there's even less in it now. I'm starting to overtake. And let's hope that in hour 2, I start doing even better. Wow, I'm really unpopular with everyone. They lose interest first. Right, so men and elders and children. So I need content that appeals to men, old people, and children in equal measure. Nappy adverts only works for two-thirds of this. Have I managed to actually satisfy any of the advertising schedule? Yes, okay, great. So Mental Spice is the only one that's kind of in question now. How am I afraid we're just going to succeed at the end of this? And then Mental Spice should succeed. D20 Android Dungeon's a hard one to crack. But then tomorrow I will use this to what? Ban an audience group that you don't like. At least one of the original groups must remain. I don't think that's a bad idea to keep the women. I think keep the women, keep the lovers rather. Yeah, elders and athletes don't really care. Alright, so 2 o'clock is running. I'm surprised he's awake. In many ways, I'm surprised I'm awake. 10 past 10. I'm an old man now, with a kid. Oh my goodness, look at that. The elders love it, the elders like it, the lovers love it, and the athletes don't care. I might have smashed this. Finish strong, look at that. Far and away, running away with that one. I will finish the day strong. 27, so I should finish 27, 26, 20, yeah, 27, 26, 18. 27, 18, 26. So I'll be 1 point behind blue. That's a good first day, I will say. So yeah, in short, stream and YouTube and the void and the vacuum of nothingness that I talk into when I come on these things, because I don't really make a song and dance about being on it, which is my own fault. But when you don't publicize stuff, you run the risk that nobody's going to see it, which I think is fair enough, really, on their part. Right, so I'm winding down the day. Right, so coming to the end of the first day. Like I said, it looks like 27, 18, 26. Oh, okay. Why did I? Best audience today. So I actually ended up ahead. Fantastic. So that's a good first day. 1 minute warning. And away we go. So I got my Alabama Fried and I got my Mental Spice. Can submit a sport production for the industry awards. Let's just go ahead to the office and let's go double check my schedule to see if there's anything in there that needs to be adjusted. Freshness, all good. Sisterhood of Night is taking a freshness hit. Everything else is fresh. This is good news. Alright, so Sisterhood of Night's a drama. Children don't care for dramas. They can't come. I've got no marketing to use. I'll try and hit it over the course of those 3 hours there. Primetime viewing. I'm gonna see if I can get some news blocks. Anything interesting? Is there anything I can do that'll add children? No. 5% audience if sci-fi game show. Right, I had a game show, didn't I? Somewhere in my schedule. So I'll put that news in amongst the game show. There it is. Game show. I'll get some ads, some fresh ads. Speak to my Don Draper chap. I want to go for men. Probably a good choice. That is way too ambitious. 410,000. I'm going to struggle to get that. Panucci's Pizza. Do not tip delivery boy. Nice. As I say, there's some nice touches. So they're good in the movie library. I've got some content to start the day off if there's any concerns. Van Helsing, over that. 50 Shades of Grey, go on then. Are you smarter than a 5th grader? Well, I'll get the mask. I like the mask. I shouldn't really base this on what I like. I'm trying to run a TV studio after all. But then I find myself thinking, well, why don't I build for myself? Oh, I've just managed to turn up on Blue's floor. Oh, Blue's rebuilt his studio. Interesting. Right, freshness 24 for Wild Wild West. That's not that surprising. So let's put Van Helsing in on. Actually, no, let's leave this day alone. Let's put the mask there. Justin to get. What? I don't have half these, do I? I didn't realise I had more movies than I thought. Soul Taker. Like that, nice. Evening presentation. Damn mosquitoes. Soul Taker. The Day the Earth Stood Still. And I'll put my TV shows on. Right, let's see how today goes. I think this will take me through to about an hour, which I think is probably my lot, because I'm an old man. Alright, so I got plain news, nothing particularly exciting. Drama coming up at 3 o'clock. Like I said, I don't think it'll interest kids. Elders love it, men love it, lovers love it. Managed to win over lovers at the end of the day. Right, let's see what we got. 142. It starts off solid. Wouldn't say it's amazing, but it started off solid. Right, so let's hire some workers. Let's see what we can get in the way of workers. I hired too many, but let's get Sarah Clark. Is it Clark or Chalk? Hacker? No. I've never really tried the hacking thing, because it's the illegal movie streaming thing, which I've just feels wrong. Right, let's have a look in the web upgrade, see what I can get. Let's just get the studio repaired. Let's resupply the movie line. So quick look. What have we got in the way of new stuff? Alright, so we've got more movies to get rid of than I thought. The Americano. Right, sort by genre. I really want Event Horizon, but I don't think I'm going to get it. Battlefield Earth, Lost World. That's the original Lost Worlds. Let's have a quick look and see what else I can get. Jersey Shore, no. I think Detective, why not? Bad Teacher. Nah. One of the annoying things about streaming at night, obviously that's the only real time I have to do it, is just my eyes start to glaze over and, or hurt or get scratchy or what have you. It's just not ideal. Right, let's get a script writer for $1,020 a day. Let's create our own productions. Why not? Let's have a go. Right. Create your own production. Yes. We give Bjorn Award the task of writing a new script. She's got a 6 in fantasy. That's going to take her an hour. This is going to be high quality. That's fine, that's already running. Quite happy to just leave those to run. Don't think I have anything relevant here. That expires today. I can't remember what I've got. What have I got in the way of options here? Comedy, game show, comedy. It's a comedy day. Comedy. Drama's really just about to carry on in the second hour. Right, so how am I going to do in this hour? Let's wrap up. I'm going to come second. That's not too bad. So hopefully 153,000 is currently the target to beat. So I'm 227,000 down the balance sheet. Right, so that's going to wrap up. And that then has resulted in a small frame gain. So I'm slightly ahead of the curve, but the lead's been reduced, I think. Oh no, it's ever so slightly increased by a point. That's good, we want that. Oh, this is going to go terribly. Geeks are not going to enjoy the second hour of a drama they missed the first hour of. That's just beggars belief. Oh, Christ alive. Oh, that's brutal. Well, I'll be damned. That's a brutal drop off in hour 2, but I'm still going to retain second place. Alright, so I'm going to guess that I didn't get enough. Yeah, I didn't get enough to tick that off. How many TV ads? Oh, I do have Fisher Dynamite. Okay, fine. So where is he going to turn up? Here. Let's try here and here as well. There's a good chance he might turn up. Right, my third desk. See if I can get an audience analyst. I think if I do that, I can get a better sense of who's going to be in each audience. If I remember right, that's what it says. Community manager, grants knowledge. Yeah, let's have an audience analyst on my staff. So that should give me a better view of who's going to be available at any given time, so I can program around that. Still crap. Let's scrub through this a tiny bit. Oh, it's dropping off majorly. Yeah, I think I might lose second place here by the end of this hour. So it's tailing off much faster than I can. Yeah, it's creeping up on me. This is picking up more. Beats the world. Cow and chicken. Never got into it. Justin Bieber, never say never. Oh, they've blown a load on that. I'll be fine then. Oh, I have an email. What does that give me? Work finished. Oh yes, okay, cool. The script is done. I forgot all about that. Let's see what she's done. Save script and use it to hire actors. Okay, so in the Cornwall Miller blacksmith accepts a quest to kill a gang of werewolves. As a reward, an old-headed woman promised to give him a wooden leg. Sounds quite decent. Wood. Should be called wood. We're going to write a new horror film. We're going to write a series of these things and just film a ton. Right. Oh, I see. Hire actors for your productions. So I need a leading actor for the blacksmith. Ayan Bourne. Supporting actor for the dwarf warrior, Lilu Jovovich. Save and pay actors. And we have that. 150 points. Right, what's the... Oh, right, okay, so these cost more. They cost exponentially more, got it. So let's jack up the eroticism. Because obviously you want the blacksmith and the dwarf to just go to town on each other. Original score, okay, that's fine. That'll work. First, yeah, so it's a subspecialty. Oh yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Make it a default movie. Okay, cool. So I've got a new script on the go, and I've got an actual production in the works. Might be a terrible choice, but speaking of terrible choices, I'm being caught up by. Alright, so I'm coming second here, I think. Sailor Moon versus 1000. Alright, can I do any rescuing here? Battle of the planets will get out more with rockers. Supermarkets will get out more with women, and athletes won't be bothered. Display adjustment. I'm talking to nobody. But in many ways, I've been doing it all my life. Yeah, it's maudlin. Just always worry that, I know it sounds mad when you think that, I've just talked about talking to nobody, but I was wondering if I'm missing something where, there's some software error that means people come in, try and talk, and then you just ignore them, or you appear to. Don't know, maybe it's because I wouldn't like it if it happened to me. Second place is going to have to be my lot here, I think. Justin Bieber never say never's banging on, isn't it? Certainly second place. I'll go up to 35, 34. Green still kind of getting left in the dust, which is fine. Production would travel pack to a few European countries. Yeah, why not? Make a choice on that one. Good to film that. A new horror about an archaeologist who gets lost in a vineyard. Wine and die. Yeah, same bad. Right. I can't film anything new at the moment, so we'll keep that. 107,000. That's not great. That ain't great. Second again. Very easily lose that. Slim. Action Jackson. So blue will keep up with me. Let's just go and re-roll the movies. I've thin out my game shows a bit because I'm a bit one-dimensional. Johnny Bravo. Let's do that. Genre. And I want to get rid of some of these. Keep out of the planets. Minutes when it can go. 1 versus 1,000 can go. Alright. Battle of the Planets is still there. Roll the ball. Golden Compass is a good choice. That'll go down well. Godzilla. Wood. Alright, what does this do? Weather production meets the following conditions. I don't have any musicals. To make sure I haven't left any gaps in my schedule. I have. Stick that in to cover the spread. Musical. Yeah, forget that. I've got a comedy and that's about it. That's going to be a lot. I do have musicals. Well, do you know what? Let's do it. Let's put Singing Detective in there, and we're just going to put an episode of. We got Battle of the Planets in there. We got Johnny Bravo. Put the mask in. $111,000. That's tragic. That's not good. Blue's overtaken me. Yeah, it's woeful. Up again, Action Jackson again. The Beast of Yucca Flats. Audience is women and rockers. It's not gonna like Battle of the Planets, are they? Oh, sorry, that squawked a bit on my end, so apologies if that came through quite loud for you. I'm trying my best to not blow out the mic, but I say it's so close to my face because the headphone cup needs to go on the side so I can hear the bibber in case the baby cries. I say my wife's not well. I don't particularly want her to have to do everything by herself at the best of times, let alone when she's ill. I don't particularly want her to have to do anything, so I will often pick up the bibber. Let her relax. I mean, ultimately, I love her like a big twat. Right, so that was pathetic. What's the next block? The mask. That should go down there. Oh no. That's gone down horribly. Rockers don't like comedy. Wow, they really don't like comedy. Beast of Yucca Flats has gone down way better. Oh dear, oh dear. That's a really bad result. Although Box in the Desert's dropping down. Not surprised. I played it 11 times yesterday. It felt like. I like the music on this. It's neat. You can buy it as a what's it called? Soundtrack. You can buy it on Steam. Four, 3.9. Okay, fine. 4.9, 5, 4.7. That's actually not terrible, to be honest. Right, so I need to cast my horror film. What's it called? Wine and Die. That was it. Brilliant. Archaeologist will be played by. Let's bring them back. Danny the Penguin. And Pam Parker will play the card collector. And we're going to make this a costume design masterpiece. Going to make it not erotic in the slightest. There we go. Make it a tiny bit more erotic. And make that a TV movie again. And this will be a 16 plus movie. Oh no, I have to buy a special thing for that. Okay, forget it then. Oh, I'm going to burn through money if I'm not careful now because I'm running out of funds and I'm not making it up with any advertising. Right. Can you sell movies? I wonder if you can sell your own movies if you make them. Alright, let's do the network premiere of. Where was it? Wood. Was it called Wood? One movie here. Fantasy 2024 by Player. Yeah. Put that in there. Put Johnny Bravo in there. I'm still unclear on how ads work. Not ads. I don't understand how they work because clearly I'm not doing very well at them. But that wasn't what I was going to say. I was going to say I don't quite understand how. It's gone. Never mind. Can't have been that important. Okay, Senior Detective's not doing as terribly, but it's doing pretty terribly. Second place. Alright, fine. I stand corrected. Box in the Desert's gone down abysmally. But to be fair, that was my lead over Blue. And now down to 42-38, which I think will go to 40, 43, 40 if I overtakes gradually. Yeah, green's pulling away. I did have an idea at one point. I see the pain with my thing at the moment is I have loads of ideas and no energy or time or those things. Not so much lack of energy and time, it's a lack of congruence of the two. Percy Jackson, Nymphomaniac. Alien versus Ninja. I know what you did last summer. Twins, Death Race. I thought I just spent 15 grand on re-rolling the deck when I don't really have the money, but I can keep it for 3 days without. I just did that. There we go. Right, Singing Detective might catch up in hour 2. I might be able to get away with this on hour 2. Definitely not going to get the old D20 Android dungeon thing. Or it's called D20 Android dungeon? Yeah. Awful. 39 versus 44, 35. Let's get some ad space. Put by audience. Let's get some ads. There we go. Okay, this is picking up a bit now. 225. Alright, let's stick some ads in anyway to start getting some things off the ground. So I want women, women. Oh, hang on. Lorea and Lorea there. And tomorrow I've got men. If I haven't already solved that by then, I will do that. And that. And that. Global Gym. We're better than you, and we know it. Right, unread, 232,000, yes. Ooh, okay, I'm running out of cash. What am I doing that for? Ooh, okay, I'll come out on top of this one, and I've now got the highest rated show. So that might be enough to rescue my day. Get me some fame back, get me some cash. Do you get cash for having more audience for the day? I can't remember. It literally just happened and I can't remember. Do you think it's worth having in the news box? Probably not. No. Right, so I finished on 239,359, which is a runaway victory. Lovely. Second hour is going to be what? The award show. Right, yes. Okay, fine. 500,000. Scrub straight through this. Don't care about this for the life of me. There's no. I'm guessing you don't get any sort of. Yeah. Right, what's next? Johnny Bravo. Ow. Balls. Oh, okay. That went alright. 177. Alright, nice. So I've come out strong after the show. Have I locked in an ad break for that one? Yes, okay, nice. So it's going to hit the Fisher one's going to get done. The Lorea's going to get done. So that's good. Is there going to be what's the penalty for this one? Oh, jeez. Alright, might have to sell a few movies. I wonder if I can sell my own movie. I'll have to see. Just curious now. Pure curiosity. Let's see. Oh, look at that, I can. 12,000. It's not great, but blocks. Breaking wind can stay. Wow, that's quite tenuous, I would say. Get away with one there. That season, whatever it is, a family guy where the Simpsons visit, I think. But no, where the Griffins visit Springfield, that's the one. I don't do one where they visit Quahog. Right, so I'm going to get 108,000 for that, but I'm going to lose 200,000 because the D20 and redundant thing isn't going to get done. Expires tomorrow. Okay, so that's alright, that's something. So let's try and get that on there. I got the official one already done. Okay, that's fine. I get a little bit of insight on what's happening next. Right, so that was 187, so that's not too bad. Maybe that's stronger than I thought. Oh nice, okay, so I got the best one on that one and the best one on that one, so I might be able to rescue this. They have better movies than me. That's great, except I'm about to lose that account, which I think is going to be problematic because that's $208,000 penalty. Oh, but I kind of do want to have better movies to choose from. I reckon Event Horizon's in that batch. Expand your library with average movies. So who's managed to pick that one up then? Oh, Blue. Fine. TV ad done. Whatever. Go there. Okay, so that's going to go well. I actually think I might be able to tick off the L'Oreal account by the end of this as well. Yep. Okay, nice. 203. Superb. Okay, so I'm going to win the best audience reaction then. And fans, I'm doing really well with women, lovers, and children. Once again, peculiar blend. It's requiring me to reinvent my whole identity. I no longer need to run L'Oreal, because L'Oreal is going to succeed. I'll quick chat to her. Let's not do that. Oh, okay. I actually went to a much better review. That's really good. It's gone rather well, I think. Right, so I've definitely redeemed the day. Finished strong. Right, hour and 15. I'm flagging. I can feel my eyes starting to glaze, frustratingly. whatever. Right, that's my stream. Thanks for watching. If you've stuck with me, come in, watch it later on YouTube, whatever. I appreciate it anyway. I realise I'm up against every single piece of media that's ever been created or will be created, so appreciate your time. Bye.